Hello guys, you're welcome to this tutorial. My name is Inky, and if you are new on this channel, I welcome you, and also I welcome all my existing subscribers. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, feel free to do that before the end of this tutorial, as lots of amazing tutorials await you on this channel. So today we shall be making a built-up neck line collar blouse, and you can see the picture of what we want to make on the screen. So this is the pattern paper. This is the basic bodice, and I have a plain pattern paper underneath. I have the basic bodice, the back that has been drafted already, so you can see it's simple basic bodice pattern. So it has the waistline dart. It has the waistline dart. You can see on the waistline I have that of 1 inch that I have taken. And if you don't know how to draft a basic blouse, I have a video on that on my channel. So you can see the distance between the blouse length to where the hip stop, the dart stop, is 3 inches, and also I input all the circumference measurements. Here I input 2 inches upwards to make the curve line of the blouse design. And also on the neckline I have 3 inches width, and the depth is 1 inch for the back. The depth is 1 inch. So I'm just trying to let you know all the measurements that are here, and I'll be using my tracing wheel to trace out the back, the basic bodice pattern. I'll be tracing it out, the back, on a new paper, which is the front. So, and after I have traced everything out with my tracing wheel, and the next thing is to use this back to draft the front. So on the neckline I'm going to mark 1 inch like so, and that 1 inch I'm going to replace it on the other side also like so. Mark 1 inch at this side also. So I'm trying to expand the shoulder slope. I'm trying to expand the neckline for the back so that the collar will be able to stay. So after I have done that, I can go ahead and as you can see, this is 1 inch inward and 1 inch outward on the other side. I hope you get that. So the tracing wheel, I have used it to trace out. You can see the lines are showing faintly. Then I'll take my armhole curve like so. So it will have, I have a new armhole curve which extends out by 1 inch, unlike the back armhole. So after I have done that, the next thing is to come to the neckline and input my collar width. The collar width is 2 inches. You can see how I place my tape measure, 2 inches. I just measure 2 inches from the neckline. So on that line, this is the 2 inches stops here. Then I'll place my tape measure like so to be able to get my neck depth, the neck depth for the front blouse. So the neck depth for the front block is 7 inches. It depends on, you can go as low as 8 inches, but I prefer 7 inches. Then I'll connect it to that former 2 inches, which is the collar. So I'll connect it like so. This is my neck depth. So I'm using a V neck. So I'll measure the back neck like so. As you can see, I have 3.5. Measuring the back neck circumference plus 1 inch zipper allowance. The zipper allowance of 1 inch will give me 4.5. So I'm going to place 4.5 here. Place 4.5 here. This is the back neck, which will be the extension of our collar. So the neck width will now be completed like so. I hope you get that. The neck width will be completed like so. The collar width, sorry, the collar width will be completed like so. Then I'm going to square everything up. 4 inches will also be measured here to be able to square it up to form our neck collar. So the collar will, this collar is the one that will go to the back. I hope you get that. It will extend to the back. So then I'll connect it to the neckline like so. it's very simple. So after I have done that, the next thing I'm going to do, so I will label this. I will just write color so that I'll be able to know that. So note it. So after I have done that, you can see I have a video on this channel also on built up neck line. I made a dress with this I make a built up neck line dress. So it's still the same method, just that there are little difference in it. So you're going to place your back like so. This is how you're going to place your back when you want to join your back to the front. So having done that, that's why we are placing the back neckline so that there won't be shortage. So here I'm going to input my dart. I'm using the waist dart, so I'll be using the waist dart. It depends on the dart kind of dart you want to pick. You can use a princess dart, you can use anything you want to, you feel like using. You can use the boss dart. So you are free to place any form of dart you want to place, but as for me, I'm using only the waist dart in this tutorial. So there is a slit at the front here, so you can go up as far as 6 inches, or it depends on how high you want to go, but just 3 inches below the half length is okay. So then I will just curve it up to the hemline of the blouse like so. Then I'm going to slit it out like so. You can make it as wide as you feel like. So I can cut out my back. You can see it's very simple. I can cut out my front pattern right now. So this is my front pattern. Since you have your back block, so it is your back block that you're going to use to just draft your front block for a built up neck and line collar blouse. So it's very simple. If you can draft your basic bodies perfectly, you don't have any problem with drafting this type of blouse. So this, your front will be cut on fold. As you can see, that's why I wrote fold. So you're going to cut on fold. So this is the fabric I'm using. It's just like a satin fabric. So I'm going to fold it up, then cut out all the blocks that I needed. So this is my sleeve. So I'm going to put a bell sleeve. So the bell sleeve, I will slash and spread to this point. So that's why I'm marking this point. So this is my basic sleeve. So I also have a video on my channel on how to draft a basic sleeve. So I'm going to modify this basic sleeve to be able to make the bell sleeve. So I'll be slitting this up by 1 inch. So I'm going to mark 1 inch like so. Then I'll slit it up to that point, to this point that I'm writing. This is the pleat end. So the pleat will end here. So I'm just going to draw a straight line to that point to make the slit. So after I've done that, I'll slit it up to that point. Then what I'm trying to do is slash and spread. Then I'll go and spread it on the fabric. So I'll place it on the fabric, spread it as much as I can. Then go ahead and cut it out. So this is, you can, it depends on how you want it. You can still slash it to the point of the sleeve cap. It depends on how you want it. The one in the video is slashed to the sleeve cap, but me, I don't want that. I want a moderate sleeve. So it's a kind of bell sleeve also, but this one is very moderate. So you can go ahead and slit it to up to the sleeve cap if you want it like that. So that would be more bogus. So it will be more bogus, but it will not affect the sleeve cap. So after I have done this, then I'll go ahead and do justice to my sleeves before I fix it. So this is the front pattern placed on the back pattern. This is the front. I have cut the fabric out. So I'm going to join the neck like so. You can see how I'm placing the neck. This is how the neck will be. And you're going to fix the back to that point. So I'll be showing you how to do that. Then this is the sleeve. I'll be turning the sleeve with the lining before I fix it to the main bodies, to the bodies. So the sleeve is, the lining is shorter by 1 inch. So this is the lining, and this is I want to show you how we are going to join the shoulder to shoulder. The back is being joined to the front right now. We are joining the shoulder of the back to the shoulder of the front. As you can see, this is how you are going to join. So you are going to join like so. So after you have joined, you go ahead and notch at this point. Notch diagonally like so, so that that point will relax. So after you have notched, you can see how I notched it. Then you have your back collar, which will be joined to your back neckline. So this back neckline that we measured the other time to be 4.5 is what we want to join right now to that extension of the back collar. So that's what I'm joining right now. So when you notch diagonally, it will make it to relax. So I'm going ahead to join. So you can see it's accurate because of the measurement. So I have joined it to the back, and this is done rightly. So the way I did for the lining, that's the way I'm going to do it for the main fabric. I'm going to join the same way, and I'll be using, this is the main fabric. I have joined the main fabric. I have ironed it properly. So as you can see, I have fixed the zip also. After I have joined it, then that was when I fixed the zipper. So this is for the main fabric alone. So I'll be using the lining now. I'll open up the zipper, then use the lining to turn the main fabric. Then I'll show you what I have. So I'll be doing that right away. Just make sure after you can see the dart has been held. So you are going to hold the dart on the lining. This is the lining. So I have the lining. So I use the main fabric for the front, and then this is the sleeve. So the sleeve has been turned by 1 inch so that it will be perfect. So this is the main fabric, and the zipper has been opened up, and we have the lining here. So as I have told you, I'm going to use the right side of the lining to face the right side of the main fabric. So I'm going to turn from the zipper like so. You can see the zipper allowance will be used to turn. I'll be using the right side of the lining to face the right side of the zipper like so. You open up the zipper like so, then use it. Then I'm going to stitch like so to the neckline. This is the neckline. I'm on the neckline right now, the V neckline. I will turn it just to the back like so. Then I'm going to turn the hemline also. You can remember the lining has been shortened by almost 1.5 inch so that the lining will fall in the middle. So after I have done that, the dress is ready. Then I will turn it out through the armhole. It's through the armhole I'm going to turn everything out after I have done the turning from the zipper allowance through the neckline to the hemline of the blouse. So having done that, I'll come and show you the result afterwards. So as you can see, this is the wrong side. You can see the zipper, everything has been turned. You can see the allowance that I used to turn the hemline. So this is the side seam. Everything is concealed except the armhole, which will be done with the interlocking machine, or the overlocking machine. So I'm going to use the overlocking machine to make sure the sleeve is very neat. So everywhere has been turned out, and this is the wrong side. You can see the wrong side. It's as neat as the right side. So make sure you do your work neat, and the result will be amazing. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, like, and also share this video. And so I'm going to show you the back. This is the back. I used an invisible zipper. So this is the back. You can see the neckline. This is the built-up neckline that is extending from the front towards the back. You can see it's very okay and very beautiful. So you can use this tutorial to make one for yourself. and our classes are open for registration. We have online classes and also physical classes. So if you are interested in any of our class, you can contact the number on the screen for more information on that. So I will see you in my next video. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye.